What's happening, tabletop gamers? My name is LeunameGames and welcome back to LeunameGames Unboxes. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Tiny Epic Galaxies Blast Off by Scott Almes and published by Gamelyn Games. Let's have a look at the back here and see what this is about. Blast off and compete in an intergalactic conquest for the greatest planets across the universe. In Tiny Epic Galaxies Blast Off, you are the supreme leader of your own galaxy, and you will be competing against other galactic leaders to colonize the most sought-after planets. You will be managing resources and expanding your galactic footprint. Guide your Starfleet wisely, and if you can create the most powerful galaxy, you will claim victory of the entire cosmos. Now, this is actually a remake of the original Tiny Epic Galaxies, which came out in 2015. I have not played the original. I don't know what's going to be in this one. I don't know what the difference is in the two, but I'm looking forward to giving this one a shot. So with all that said, let's have a look and see what does Tiny Epic Galaxies Blast Off have to offer us. Starting things off, we have the 4 player mats for the players. They're all the same thing except for the fact that they're different colors. In addition to that, we've also got the tokens that come with each of the colors. We have a little tracker here that I'm assuming is going to go here, and that will keep track of your kingdom. You've also got a bunch of rocket ships that you will have at some point during the game. And I will say I'm kind of disappointed that each of these are painted on instead of etched in. It just means that these aren't going to likely last as long as if they were etched in, but all things considered, they do look great. They also have 2 little tokens here with a bolt, and I'm assuming that's a chalice, and I'm assuming that's going to be used to keep track of something around here. We've got a token here with a ship and the number 1, so I'm assuming that this is the first player marker. We've got a bunch of dice here with the various symbols that will be included. And these are actually etched into the dice, which means that these are going to last much longer than the pieces, which is something that I very much am happy with. I'm very much happy that they went into that. And I'm not sure how orange and white go together. I mean, I can see them perfectly fine. You know, I'm not sure how a colorblind person would be able to see these. But in terms of quality of the dice, they are great. We have another sheet here. This one, however, I'm assuming, based on the fact that it says Activation Bay, these are going to be where you put the dice when you use them. I think the graphics look fine. You may have some issues seeing the blue numbers here, as well as the blue text up here, which is unfortunate. But it does tell you what all the various symbols do, which is great, so you don't have to look into the rulebook that much. Although it does not show what the symbol here does. Sliding these out of the way for a second. Lastly, we have the actual planets themselves. There are 2 types of planets, as you can see, with the 2 types of symbols. There's also a little track here, or which I'm not entirely sure what that means. Maybe like you're orbiting it or something. And they also have some symbol in the top right, which I'm assuming is like a resource you'll get from it. And they have a certain amount of points that these will be worth. So in terms of the symbols, easy to see, very easy to see. In fact, you shouldn't have any issue there. They have a little symbol here, which I'm assuming is what they do. And I mean, you can see them fairly easily. In terms of the symbology simplicity, not entirely sure, but you can see it fairly easily, like I said, and I do very much like the artwork. So that is everything you will get if you obtain Tiny Epic Galaxies Blast Off. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to learn how to play Tiny Epic Galaxies Blast Off, or if you want to know my thoughts on it, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more tutorials, reviews, and unboxings. Thank you all as always so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.